This story starts inside a quiet warehouse, the kind of place where nothing unusual is supposed to happen. But for weeks, one worker noticed something strange. Every morning, his ID card showed he'd already clocked in, hours before he even arrived. Different days, different times, same card, same name. So he started investigating, and what he found wasn't just a technical glitch. I work at a large distribution center. Badge access doors, cameras everywhere, the whole place humming with machines and forklifts. Every employee has a key card with their name and photo on it. Without that card, you can't enter the building, clock in, or access any of the restricted zones. So when I showed up one Monday morning and HR told me I'd already clocked in 2 hours earlier, I froze. I hadn't even left my house yet. My badge was still in my pocket. At first, I assumed it was a system glitch. The building is old and our timekeeping system crashes all the time. But then the HR rep showed me the log. That was my number, my name, my ID, but I hadn't been there. And the creepiest part? HR said the person who clocked in using my badge had walked right past them in the hallway. When I went inside, a couple of co-workers joked about me coming in super early. I laughed it off, said it must have been a glitch, but inside, my stomach twisted. Before my shift ended, I went to security. They pulled up the entrance camera footage from 6:03 a.m. The hallway appeared on screen, dimly lit, empty. Then a figure entered frame. Black hoodie, head down, same build as me. Security zoomed in on the face. It was blurry, the person never looked up, but the outline was close enough that if you didn't know me well, you might think it was me. Except the person walked differently. Too stiff, too deliberate. Like their movements didn't fully match their body. Security checked the badge swipe hardware and said it must have been malfunctioning, that the camera distortion was caused by low light. I went home angry, but I tried to brush it off. Until it happened again, and again. 3 days later, I came in for my shift. And once again, the system said I'd been in the building for hours. This time, the entry timestamp was 3:17 a.m. Security pulled the footage again. Same thing, a figure wearing dark clothes, head down, using my badge number. But this time, the person didn't even swipe. The door just opened for them. It's impossible. The doors physically won't unlock without a badge tap. The security guard swallowed hard and said, maybe the sensor picked up a signal incorrectly. But I could see the look in his eyes. He didn't believe that. Later that day, one of the forklift drivers approached me. "Dude," he said, "I waved at you this morning, but you totally ignored me." "I wasn't here," I told him. He stared at me. "No, man. You walked right past me in aisle 12. Hood up. Didn't say a word." I started getting paranoid, checking my pockets constantly to make sure my badge was still there, scanning the parking lot before walking to my car. A week later, I picked up an overnight shift. I figured the weird badge activity might stop if I switched hours. It didn't. That night, around 2:45 a.m., I took a short break and went to the break room. When I walked in, the air smelled wrong, like dirt and old sweat. I noticed something strange. The fridge door was slightly open. I walked over and closed it. Then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw someone standing in the hallway outside the break room window. A figure. Same shape, same height as me. Head lowered. I ran into the hallway, but it was empty. My heart pounded so loud I could hear it. I called security. They checked the cameras. On the footage, you can see me entering the break room. And in the hallway outside, clear as day, a man standing outside the glass, motionless, facing the break room, and he's holding something in his hand. My badge. But the real badge was still in my pocket. Everything escalated the next morning. I came home from the shift exhausted. I tossed my bag down and went to shower. When I came out, my phone buzzed. A notification from work. Clock-in recorded 8:06 a.m. My blood ran cold. I wasn't even in the building. I was in my apartment. Security called me immediately. "You need to come in, now." I drove back, heart racing. The head of security met me at the entrance. He looked pale. "We reviewed the footage," he said quietly. We walked into the security office. 4 guards were standing around a monitor. The footage showed the lobby at 8:06 a.m. The door opened. A man walked in. He wasn't wearing a hoodie this time. He was wearing my work clothes, my exact outfit from 2 days before. Same jacket, same shoes, same way I rolled up my sleeves. But the worst part wasn't that he was copying my clothes. It was his face. He looked up at the camera, directly at it. And it was my face. My exact face. Except wrong. The expression didn't match the movement. The eyes moved too slowly. The smile was too wide. And the skin hung on the bones like it didn't fit right. The guards watched in stunned silence as the figure walked calmly to the time clock, lifted my badge, and scanned in. Then the video glitched. For 5 full seconds, the screen went black. When it came back, the lobby was empty. No exit, no motion, no one left the building. He just vanished. HR put me on emergency leave. Security told me to replace every ID associated with the company. They think someone duplicated my badge, but none of their explanations make sense. The door unlocking with no swipe. The perfect imitation of my walk. The face. Whatever that was, it wasn't someone pretending to be me. It was something learning me, watching me, following me, copying me, waiting for something. I moved apartments last week, switched my phone number, got a new job. But every night, around the same time, I get a notification from my old company app. Badge activity detected, door access. I'm not an employee anymore. The badge shouldn't exist. But someone or something is still clocking in as me. And every night, the timestamp gets a little closer to the time I'm usually asleep.